Hello, I'd like to talk about posture and Bowhold for young beginner violinists. So, I think it's important to say that you should be in a comfortable position when you play your instrument or when you pick up your instrument, your violin. And this means that your shoulders should not be too tense like this or too floppy. Okay? What we want is a comfortable position before we take the instrument in our hand. Okay, so I will take my violin now and show a demonstration. I'm in a comfortable position and I just rest the violin under my chin. You don't want to push too much with your shoulder, press too much with your shoulder, and you don't want to press too much with your chin either. This is because that in long term this will cause you some neck pain, some back pain, okay? And we don't want that, especially when you're at such a young age. One more important thing is that when we hold a violin, it should not be too high or too low. It should be at a position, lined up with your nose so that you can still see the scroll when you play. Okay, the reason for that is, first of all, playing like this is not comfortable. Playing like this is also not comfortable. And also, many things get a lot harder once you hold your violin too low or too high. So, yes, I think it is very important to hold your violin at a normal level, again, that feels comfortable and natural to you. Okay, over to Bowhold. I think it's very important that we start with a stick or a pencil in this case. And yes, so I will start with Bowhold now. Your thumb should never be too straight or too curled. The reason for that is your hand will get tense and you will feel pain in your hand over time, and we don't want that to happen. So instead, again, you want to be in a comfortable position with your thumb. What you then want to do is place this finger, the first finger, on top of the thumb, then the next finger right next to the first finger, again, and the pinky is slightly behind those three fingers. This is because when you place your pinky on the same level as these three fingers, it will cause it to slip, and you don't want that during your playing. Okay, so again, this is how it should look like. Thumb, first finger above the thumb, next to the first finger, third finger follows, and the pinky slightly behind all the other three fingers. Okay, this is what it should look like. Now, I can try showing you this with an actual violin bow. So, you see that there's a gap between the frog and the material, the leather. In my case, there's a little gap here where there's just wood. What you want to do is you want to place your thumb in a comfortable position, as mentioned before, in between that gap, like so. Put your first finger above the thumb, second will follow, third will follow, and the fourth also, but slightly behind the other three fingers, as like so. And then you have a good violin bow hold, and it should make your hand and fingers feel very comfortable. So like this. To recap everything, I'm going to hold my violin and my bow. So I'll hold my violin. I won't press too much with my chin or my shoulder, just in a comfortable position, and hold my bow in a very comfortable position as well. And then you just place on your string. Okay? I hope this helps, and I'm happy to show young beginner violinists how how to have a nice posture and a bow hold.